Shalom, peace, love, and light to the tribe. It's your boy Sir Fuku. Now you already know we align with the divine every time we make a video. This video is basically what to expect as far as, you feel me, 2020 Endgame. This video is not a prediction video. This is not a prophetic video. This is not me trying to tell you this is what I believe is going to happen, or this isn't me trying to predict the future or anything of that sort. This is basically, you feel me, my list of, you feel me, things that you should expect, or, you feel me, to prepare for, as far as, you feel me, what this year will be leading up to, and basically, you feel me, how to prepare for those things, and basically where your mindset should be surrounding, you feel me, these particular topics. So we're gonna get straight into the video. First thing first, right? 2020 presidential election cancellation. Now, when I say that the presidential election will be canceled, this is basically what I mean, right? We have to look at this from a third eye, from a perspective. Look at our candidates, right? We have Donald Trump and we have Joe Biden, Democrat and Republican, right? Two horns of the same evil. When we look at the Democratic Party, we have Joe Biden, and we have that one female whose name starts with a K. I really don't even know, because I don't really deal with politics. Already, you feel me, just don't associate it with it for real. But it's pretty obvious to see, right, that this election is rigged. This election is, you feel me, phony baloney. And we know this because of this, right? Joe Biden, he picked a melanated female as his vice president. And what this basically means is that Joe Biden already knows that he lost the battle. And I say this because of this, right? We have to understand how Babylon works. We have to understand how the system is set up. They will not allow a black female president to get into office before a white female president. Now, this is just 1 + 1, you feel me? This is just, you feel me, is that. So they would put a female white president in office before they put a female black president in office. So that just tells me that something fishy is going on as far as the election, and it's most likely going to get canceled, and we can expect Donald Trump to still be in office, and or, you feel me, the government in and of itself will probably disappear and motherfuckers gonna be on their own. So as far as the election goes, don't expect, you feel me, anything, you feel me, normal to happen. So if it does get canceled, you feel me, you should be prepared for that, and you should know, and you should, you feel me, be prepared for how people are gonna react to this situation, because if they see their system, you feel me, falling apart right in front of their eyes, then you have to be spiritually and mentally and physically prepared for that. Number 2 on my little list, right, as far as things to expect for the 2020 Endgame, is another lockdown. Now, you may have possibly already heard about this. This isn't even, you feel me, anything that's like conspiracy or anything that's this is, you feel me, basically, this is pretty normal, you feel me. You should definitely expect another lockdown because of COVID-19 and how they are propagating it in the media, and the fear that they want to press on people, and also the agendas that these elites have to push, because they need you to, they need this lockdown to go down because of the other things that I have on this list. So you should definitely expect another lockdown. Expect to be isolated again, and, you feel me, expect to be disconnected from the system like a weed. Number 3 on my little list is a national EMP. And what do I mean by a national EMP? Basically, social media, the internet, all technology in some way, shape, or form will get shut down, or will get shut down or turned off in some way, shape, or form, people are gonna lose their fucking shit when they can't get on their Instagram and they can't swipe. We already know that, you feel me, swiping releases a certain amount of dopamine within your head or within your mind that actually causes people to get addicted to social media. So with this national EMP, I personally believe this is going to happen from the sun. I believe that the sun is producing radiational frequencies that uh, create plasma waves, which are eventually going to knock down, you feel me, this false light grid, and you feel me, their reverse electromagnetic system that they have with reverse engineered technology that we use in such as, you feel me, our cellular devices and you feel me, iPads and feel me, things that connect to the internet. Now, if you have any of these cell phone providers such as Sprint, I think it's T-Mobile as well, they actually had a little test run already earlier this year over the basically, you feel me, just stopping, you feel me, the connection. So you may not be able to call people, you may not be able to text people, you may not be able to get in contact with certain people. So this is definitely something you should prepare for coming, you feel me, into the future, 2020, right? Because if you can't text or call nobody on your phone, maybe you need to, you feel me, get your hands on some walkie-talkies, get your hands on some other form of communication that doesn't have to deal with the internet. Now, number 4 on my little list for things that you should expect is food shortages. This is directly related to the lockdown. Food shortages, right? So, right now, you can do your own research, right? When I talk about food shortages, there's also an agenda that's being pushed with this as well, right? They want you to believe that there isn't any food so that you can go crazy and lose your fucking mind and do, you feel me, violent shit, and basically, you feel me, purging and shit like that. So when we dealing with these food shortages, I want y'all to do a little research. What I personally believe, right, is that there will be mostly a shortage on meat products. I do not believe that the United States of America will be able to produce meat at the rate that they have been producing it for the past, you feel me, 10 years, because there's no way in hell there's enough meat to even support this many people in this motherfucking country. You got to really think about it. These farmers are already getting they farms shut down because of COVID. And the reason this is happening is, of course, because of the agenda. We also know that COVID-19 does affect animals before it affects humans as well, which I don't even think is actually COVID-19, or I don't believe it's actually coronavirus. I don't think it's that. I think it is the agenda that they are pushing, and they want people who are addicted to meat, right? So if you're one of those people who are addicted to meat, right, you should definitely, you feel me, cut that out, because these farms are being shut down. And if you're not connected with a farmer closely to you, then you probably shouldn't be eating the meat in the first place. And most of the meat that we eat anyways is organic, is GMO. They ripen these animals. You're ingesting fear vibrations and low vibrations from eating these things in the first place. So I do believe there is going to be a huge meat shortage, and people are going to not be able to go to their fast food restaurants, and people are not going to be able to get, you feel me, certain things as easily as they've been getting it, right? So food shortages is definitely something that you should expect as far as this 2020 Endgame. Make sure, you feel me, you stocked up on the right things that you need. Make sure that you do also have materials so that you can start producing your own food, because the goal, right, with this life thing is to become self-sufficient, become your own producer, and not have to rely on any system or anybody to do anything for you. Number 5 on my list, right, is solar flares and cosmic events. Now, we already been dealing with a lot of huge cosmic events that's been happening as far as 2020. We've been literally portal hopping, magnetically shifting. It's a lot of things going on, you feel me, as far as the cosmos. as far as, you feel me, where we are, you feel me, in the grand scheme of things, right? And with these solar events, that's what 2020 is all about. The Mayans don't know what's going to happen after this year. That's why their calendar stopped after this year. This is why the Ethiopian calendar, this is the year 2020, right? It's always in the Bible, right? The Bible talks about the sun. The Bible talks about Jesus. This is all directly related to the sun in the sky. That sun is a physical representation of, you feel me, the Most High in motion. And there are literally beings on this planet that are inorganic and shit, I had to swat a mosquito. There are literally beings on this planet, right, that are inorganic and are not originally or designed to actually intake, you feel me, the flares that the sun creates. And this is going to cause division, and this is going to cause a huge separation between the children of the Most High, the children of the Sun, people who live on this vibrational frequency where the sun actually feeds them and the sun gives them light, and beings on this planet who are inorganic and cannot, you feel me, withstand the sun. There are actually beings on this planet that when the sun touches their skin, it literally burns, right? Individuals like me and people who sun gaze on the daily, people who charge themselves with the sun, right? This is going to be nothing. This is going to be something that we gonna love. This is gonna be something that you want to see. Expect more, you feel me, beautiful colors in the sky. Expect more higher vibrational sunsets, all that stuff, cosmic events, the stars, the moon, planetary alignments. All that is something that you should expect as far as 2020 Endgame. Yeah. And also, before I get to the last thing on this list, the reason I'm not talking about anything that's fear-based or anything like that is because this channel is, you feel me, really for the chosen ones, right? This is just me, you feel me, relaying the message the best way that I can to people. And I'm not here to push any type of fear. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to provide information. And fear is the last thing, for me, I want to push anyway. So the last thing on my list, as far as things that you should expect for this 2020 Endgame, is an increase of artificial intelligence and quantum technology. These beings, right, have a certain division within the multiverse, which is dwells within inner Earth. These are the same beings that cannot take these radiation frequencies from the sun. They have within their small little pocket universe, they will be increasing artificial intelligence and quantum technology. Now, this is going to directly affect the working class, people who do certain things. Also, this directly relates to the food shortages as well, because they're getting rid of a lot of the jobs. We're going to see a lot more, you feel me, artificial intelligence working a lot of these jobs that people used to work. There's going to be more of a division between, you feel me, the upper class and the lower class. It's not going to be too much of a middle class anymore. Quantum technology, we're going to be dealing with things that are more metaphysical. We're going to have technology that is directly related to extraterrestrial technology. We might be seeing more UFOs. We might be seeing more technology that deals with electromagnetism. We're going to be dealing with things that that no longer use fossil fuels. We're going to start dealing with more clean energy as well. And when I was talking about the solar flares and the AI, right, is artificial intelligence. Intelligence is directly related to the inorganic beings, right, who dwell within this pocket universe. It is literally a so the split is going to be much more prevalent than you think, right? It's gonna literally feel like there are two sides of the earth. One side is more industrial, right? One side is more technical, one side is more industrial, one side is more basically that realm that certain individuals will vibrate on and connect to more than the new earth realm, right? The split. And this is going to be more of a nature, more of a natural type lifestyle, more of a high vibrational lifestyle. No war, no famine, none of that, right? And this is basically what you should expect, what you should be preparing for. Expect more spiritual warfare. Get your guard up, right? Prepare yourself. Protect yourself. Make sure that you are doing the necessary things in order to withstand your temple, right? Understand that you as a being, right? You have to physically be prepared. You have to mentally be prepared. You have to spiritually be prepared. And it's not a bad idea to be financially prepared either. And also, the largest wealth transfer, right? We're dealing with the largest wealth transfer in history. A lot of that money that these elites are holding on to will be transferred because money is nothing but energy. It will be transferred into the hands of people who are going to use this for the greater good. So, hope you did enjoy the video. It's been your boy Sir Fuqua. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow my social if you haven't already. More videos on the way. Hope you enjoy, honestly and truly. It's been your boy Sir Fuqua. I'm out.